Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Azila binti ABDUL. I am the group representative for Group 7, which contain NOOR AMIRA, NOOR SYAKILA, NOOR ASNIDA, NOOR FARAH, and myself. Today, I'm going to present the samples input and output software tool for test case using Quick Test Professional, which is QTP. The software that we are using are Microfocus Unified Functional Testing. This is the start page for the software tool. Now I'm going to proceed to the 5 set of test data or test case. Firstly, for the first test case, function is a reusable piece of code that has a specific task to do. This is an example of a function with input parameters. The function is the ordering process. The input parameters are the food that has been ordered, which is order 1 and order 2, representative by soup and salad. Now I will run the codes. In this process, order 1 and order 2 will be concatenated together and then send a return value out of the function. In this output process, the input has been successfully sent to the total order. The statistic also shows 100% pass. For the second test case, firstly, the input and output is added to the parameter properties. The input is called input 1 and input 2, and the output is output 1 with the type of number. Meanwhile, for initializing the inputs and outputs will be on action 2, which is this. Next, the function of action 1 is to insert the actual value for input 1 and input 2, which is 1 and 3. Run action here is to call and to show the output in action 2. Now I will run the codes. The percentage that has been obtained when running the test case is 66.7%. This is because the actual input is 1 and 3. But in the line 4, the input is 0. Hence, the input 1 and input 2 were not recognizable. Next, we are going to proceed to the third test case. Firstly, the input and output is added to the parameter properties. The input is called in_a1_1 and in_a1_2, and the output is known as out_a1_1 with the type of number. In action 1, in_a1_1 is assigned to S1 and in_a1_2 is assigned to S2. S1 and S2 will be added and assigned to the out_a1_1. In action 2, action 1 will be called. The actual input value is 2 and 9. The output here will be represented in a message box. Now I will run the codes. The answer is 11. The percentage that has been obtained when running the test case is 100%, which means the input has been passed successfully. For the next fourth and fifth test case, we refer on this coding. This coding is for My Flight application. This coding will be applied to test username and password. These codes will create a simple application. The application will have agent name, which is set as John, and password is HP. Now I will run the codes. In the fourth test case, the username will be entered as John and the password is HP. Next, button OK will be clicked. If the username and password is validated, the user will be brought to the home page of the application. Next, for the fifth test case, I will enter the raw set of username and password. The username and the password that I will be entered is Azila and HP. If the username and password is not validated, a message box will pop out that informs login failed with the actual username and password.
That is all from me. Thank you.